Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. So I want to talk about the Clippers beating the Utah Jazz and taking now making it a 2-1 lead. So so a lot of people predicted once this thing went back to LA, the Clippers going to turn it around, and man, they did, at least for one night, man. Paul George for 31, Kawhi for 34. They combined for about 65 points. They were on fire. Reggie Jackson chipping in nicely with 17. Same thing with Nicholas Batum. He also had 17. So I think 4 out of their 5 starters were in double digits tonight. So Reggie Jackson has been by far the third best player behind Kawhi and Paul George. He's been playing really good basketball. I think he had 27 last time out. Tonight, 17. He's been playing really good. Nicholas Batum, nice what he did tonight with 17. But yeah, man, I mean, much better game by far by Paul George. Kawhi Leonard, too. Kawhi Leonard had not been going. I think he had not gotten going in this series, and then tonight finally dropping 34. So great job. You could much better game by far, their best game out of the 3 by the Clippers tonight by far. Mitchell still had 30. He got off to a slow start. He did finish with 30, but then he left the game with a leg injury. Who knows if it's the same thing that went down at the finish of game 2 where he got tripped up by Paul George and he was limping in the locker room. He got off to a slow start, but then he got going. He finished with 30, but then he left the game in the fourth quarter with a leg injury. So I don't know if it's the same thing or not. Also, back in April, he sprained his ankle, which he missed a month. So I don't know what's going on with Mitchell, but he left the game with a leg injury. He came back, and he said he was fine, I guess, reportedly to the players and the coaching staff. He was telling them he was fine, but we'll see how it goes. But Monovich did not have a good game tonight. To me, sometimes I feel like Baldwin brought Monovich as their second best player, and he only had 9 points tonight. He really struggled tonight. Jordan Clarkson's the energy bunny off the bench, only 14. Not too bad, but could have obviously couldn't play better than that. But yeah, Mitchell, it seemed like he didn't have a lot of help tonight compared to some other nights. I think they feed off a lot the fans in Utah. They don't have that anymore. So that's gonna be interesting to see. I've always said Utah to me, they just don't have that Pippen, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they don't have that. They don't have that second star outside of Mitch. It's a bunch of role players. So that could be a problem, especially on the road where you don't got the fans giving you adrenaline. But we'll see what the future holds. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm a light great win for the Clippers. We'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully Mitchell's fine. What the fuck is happening?